Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Squeeze the Queen. I wanted to come talk to y'all real quick. I had to come do this this follow-up video. I had to come do this follow-up video by my last video. As far as Nique and Nite goes. Now, I've been watching YouTube videos all day, catching up on what's actually been going down. So now, when my video came, my video was basically, straight keeping a buck with y'all. Nique, she was trending and all that, relevant and all this being talked about. I'm trying to, my sister is trying to, come back, grow her channel and all that. I am trying to, do that. So everybody knows in the YouTube world, small, big, when it's a topic that's out, and and it might be a good time to, throw your video right in there. So, and then when I seen as far as like, what the topic was about, as far as like, is Nique telling lies and stuff like that, I was like, okay, well, shit, I know I felt a little way about Nique a couple months ago, so maybe it's time for me to just, tell my story or whatever like that. And, to, make it a little, juicy sounding and all that. So, my whole, like, where I was coming from in my video, and for anybody that ever come across this and watch this, my whole thing was coming, she just had me confused with, somebody else, that was it, to me, it was like, me and you, we see the delusions together. Like, we both see the shit. So when she was trying to put me in that, little delusion category, common sense and all that, and I was like, oh, she don't know me. So, so that's why, I just, kind of just, fell back, but I wasn't mad at her or nothing like that. It was that, it wasn't serious. So, after, like, I seen, a couple of videos, like, about, on top of, like, like I'm on, like, people talking, like, kind of about their situation, but I wasn't really, on it. So I was on Twitter one day, Department of Labor was playing with New York people's funds and all that. So that's why I was on Twitter. I go, I see, and it was already a couple of days old when I seen the tweet, I think, when I seen they over there picking on Nique that I'm on road. So I'm like, what the fuck? I think it was already a couple of days old. So I'm like, well, shit, let me go see what's going on. But I just saw the comment that I saw. Everything is all in my last video. I'm gonna leave it up. I may, change the chat title around a little bit, but I'm gonna leave it up because, I'm just not the deleting type of bitch. I just don't delete, So I'm like, okay, let me just, when it was like they over there picking on Nique, when I saw that part, I thought they was Tasha K and T.S. Madison. So that's why my video went into the whole fish thing and the, all that, because I didn't want to get my 2 cents on that or whatever. I'm waiting over here. I didn't want to get my 2 cents on that, whatever. So, I was figuring, and I'm trying to get a video out, first of all, it's funny because I tried to do a live. This is why I'm kind of slow with the shit, like the editing and all that. This is not easy. When people think YouTube is like, that's why I take my hat off to everybody that be doing this on their shit, like, everybody. So, but I'm not liveable yet. I'm not up there yet. So I thought that I was just gonna go live. It was gonna be quicker to be able to talk about it. I'm thinking live on here is like live on Facebook or Instagram or some shit like that. Like, it was just gonna be fast, So I was like, let me just come back. I just have to do a video or whatever. It probably won't be too much editing. I have to do anything. So once I saw the whole they over there picking on Nique, I'm like, I thought it was T.S. Madison and Tasha K. So, I'm like, okay, shit, let me just get in where I fit in real quick. You know, and mine's whole thing, you know, it was coming from a personal type of perspective. Like, and that's why I was saying my video didn't really have nothing to do with them, but it was just like a part, like a, you know, a piece of, because, you know, I would, you know, I'm gonna get to that. So I was like, let me just, you know, get this video right. You know, it was a Queen Sweets perspective. You know, I can only speak from my perspective. I can't speak for nobody else. I can't, like, you know, stuff that I went through, stuff that I seen, you know. So I'm like, okay, as far as, and like how I titled it, like with the whole lies and hypocrisy, with the whole lies part, you know, but it was like she was going in on T.S. Madison because she supported her, you know. It was just like, you know, it's just like hot. She was trying to, you know, with the whole delusion, common sense. I'm like, you know, okay, I'm not that girl. But, you know, so it was just like that part. And when she was saying that, but she support YouTube, and I was trying to show her son and she didn't want to look, that was like the lies part. Like, I've seen Nique have supported other YouTubers. Nique has, probably, I don't know about as small as me, but Nique has supported other YouTubers. As a matter of fact, if you want to get real technical, Sweet Mom, Nique pulled Sweet Mom over to the not to the fold, because we might had a little something going on, but after she came over and you know was on with Nique, that's, you know, she, you know, a little bit. So I've seen Nique, you know, support the users. So I wasn't trying to call her a liar there. And as far as with the whole hypocrisy part, it was, you know, I was like, you know, why she going, you know, this man done stole Nipsey shit, Nique done stole Kim shit, and she ain't say, you know, that was like, it was nothing, like, you know. So when I seen everything that was going on, I was floored. I'm like, yo, this shit is like, okay, so let's start with, okay, no shade, because a lot of people don't know me like that. Okay, when I found out, because how I started today, I was like, you know, I don't want to really watch people that way. You know, I don't want to watch T. I don't want to watch Nique yet. I don't want to watch, I didn't want to watch the people that I watch. Let me kind of go to somebody that I didn't watch. You know, a mutual kind of, guess, you know, mutual. It's not really mutual, because I guess whatever, you know, but somebody, to me, it's mutual, so that I don't watch. So I came across a Camille's Corner video, and she was talking about it or whatever. And I'm like, okay, so this is what have you know, she was actually showing the actual video with, and oh yeah, this is what I was about to say about the Storm Monroe and Tasha K on live. I don't know who the Storm Monroe person is, no shade, no tea. Like I said, a lot of people don't know me, but it's just like, I don't know him, I don't watch him, nothing like that. So I don't watch Tasha K either. So I'm like, oh, okay, so this is who they is over there picking on Nique is. Like, you know, so I'm like, okay, wow. So then it comes to, oh, this is what Nique get and all this. And I'm like, for what though? Like, you know, I'm like, whoa. So when I'm like kind of sitting back and realizing everything that's going on, you know, oh yeah, so I started, my mind jumped so bad, y'all. My mind jumped so bad. I'm sorry. Okay, so I was watching Camille's video to start, you know, okay, to see exactly what happened. Then I was like, you know what, this is, you know, because she was, you know, just showing, like, you know, bits and pieces of, you know, what people were saying. So I was like, let me go watch Nique's video, T's video. So I went and watched Nique's video, reacting to T, the video that she was reacting to, and then the video Nique did before that about surviving a snake or whatever. So after I get everything, I'm like, okay, so I want everybody to know, first of all, for what it looks like with now, especially how I titled my video, it would kind of look like I was kind of trying to jump on the bandwagon, try to call Nique a liar and shit like that. I don't want nobody to think that that's what I was trying to do. Despite whatever how I was feeling, if she didn't want to show, you know, it wasn't even that. I was just trying to help her, help you. I was trying to help her, help the both of us, and Little Kim too at the same time. So I'm like, why I'm like, when she came out with the when they told saying that, oh, that Nique, this is what she get for taking Tasha K's side, and also I'm like, what is they talking about? Like taking her side and what about the whole lovely teeth? I'm like, that never happened. At least to me, like in my, like, what is y'all talking about? Like Nique has always. This is why I've came across her channel and how I started watching her. Nique has always been fair. She's always been like, she'll tell both sides of the story. She'll tell both parties when they're wrong, when both parties have a valid point. I've never, like, when it comes to Chris, Queen, and Clarence, all of them get the business. Kelly and the parents get the business. T and Tasha K got the business. So I don't know I don't know where that came from. So after I'm like sitting there and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wow, like I'm like, damn, it kind of looked like I kind of like participated, and then this time kind of like trying to like call Nique a liar and shit like that, and I was just trying to just throw my video in a trending topic type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I want Nique to know, and I want everybody to know that ever watched this, that Nique ain't never been on no like lying type shit. As far as like from what I've ever seen from her, she ain't never lied about nothing on her channel and nothing like that. Like she give people the business. So I just was like, so okay, when it came to the whole, like, first of all, when everything was going down with T and Nique, back before, this is around the time that I started my channel, because I can remember when I was shouting them both out, I was gonna say, but I didn't want to, put some shit and that wasn't, I was gonna say, oh, I hope them two, I don't know what's going on with them two right now, but I hope they get it together, because they both, black women doing their thing. I was gonna say that, but I don't think I said it. But I really don't think I said it. So I definitely remember when the thing was going down with Nique and T, but I could have sworn, and if anybody can correct me if I'm wrong, I could have sworn that it was about like who was like doing commentary first, or like the fashion thing, or something along those lines. I don't remember it being about Nique taking Tasha K's side, Nique ravishing or levishing in the fact that they was going at it. I don't remember. And then, like Nique was saying, because I was watching her video earlier, and this is what really, had me, because not only for Nique, but for me, because I feel like I don't want nobody to think that I was trying to add on to people saying that Nique was lying on whoever the fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want, you know what I'm saying? And like, when she was saying earlier, I was watching Nique video earlier about her response to T. She was saying like how, like everybody was just coming at her left and right out of nowhere. I respect the fact, because Nique know what's up as far as like with the YouTube go and the titles and all that. Because I could tell she didn't really care too much about that part. But it was just that I guess people was coming back to back. And I want her to know and everybody to know that my video was not to try to say she was lying about no Tasha K nothing, no T nothing, no, that was nothing like that. Like, I want to clear that all the way up. And as far as like the Storm Monroe thing, like I said, I didn't really know who he don't sound like. When Armand is dragging him for filth is when I hear about him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tasha K, I never really got into her, like, because she, she was a little, little loud, too loud for my taste. And, the wine I can get with, but the two talking like Nique said, that talking shit. But anyway, and as far as like, T, I feel like, kind of feel like she went a little kind of too hard. Like, I don't know what, I really, people need to pull up with these receipts as far as like Nique deserved it and she chose Tasha K's side, because Nique done pulled up her receipts. So, like, people need to really come with these whole, like, where did she take a side? Like, she's never taken a side. Like, and as far as, as far as that whole R. Kelly thing, first of all, that's the only thing that I didn't get. First of all, even if she was speaking to R. Kelly, first of all, free Kells. Because the man didn't have a trial yet. Like, even if she was speaking to him to try to get an interview or whatever the case may be, this whole, that lady, that Tasha K boy, like, I be feeling vibes and stuff like that. Like, how she was doing the R. Kelly thing, and it's just like, I don't know, I never went over there. So, when they were saying today, I automatically resort to the Tasha K and T.S. Madison, because that, in my head, that's the last thing that anybody with Nique had going on. So that's what I did. How I did. I was like, okay. I threw the fish thing in my video, and that's my Queen Sweets perspective started in 2016. Like as far as like with people calling people words and how words, like, what you answer to and how people call those. So that's why I really want to talk about that too. Like, that's old. Like, so, and like, and two, I just want to, if it ever, if it ever come out, because I'm a real bitch and it's gonna come for me. The only time I ever, like, I really dealt with Tasha K was our mom was saying that it was a possibility that Tasha K and Nicki Minaj was going, get into it. So, me being, from me being me, and I'm, any chance that I get, I don't care who feeling about what, any chance that I get to vindicate Kimmy, I'm going to do it. I do it for Brooklyn, baby. So I sent Tasha K the videos too. I had got blocked. I had got blocked in our chat for this, because I was like, because I was saying stuff, because I sent it to him, but he fucks with Nicki, like, he fucks with the girl. So he wasn't feeling my shit. So I had said in the chat, I was like, fuck it then, I'll send it to Tasha K. But the people, they blocked me because they thought I was talking about sending Tasha K something about Armand. So I had got timed out. It's not a block. I got timed out in the chat because I was saying that. But that's the only thing that I've ever, like, as far as like I said, the whole Cal situation, as Miguel got something coming for you because you're doing too much, and like that's like, that's it. Like, as far as that, like, but I just want to apologize. Like, if it came off to me, like, I'm gonna send this to her, and that's why I sent this to her too, because the first one to her, because I knew that I was just doing it just to, because her name was going on. That's why I sent it to her first. I was like, I'm gonna send it to you first, because I want it to come from me, so it won't come from anybody else. But when I found out that all of this was going on, I'm like, oh, nah. Like, nah. I'm like, nah, Nique, I got you, Nique. They doing too much. That's like, nah. And like the stuff that Tasha K was saying about her baby father and all, girl, like I said, I've been felt the energy and all that. I never vibed with that. Never vibed with that. Like, I don't understand why. I need to, like, pull up the receipts where Nique chose a side. Like, y'all could, like, y'all can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's messed up that people just really just out here just blindly, like, just oh yeah, that's good, that's what you get. I like, what is y'all talking about? Like, come on. And then, another thing I think back with that whole, because Tasha, she did that Star Marie thing, and she said something about what I didn't get with black women. It's always a thing. It also depends on, like, somebody say some messed up shit, like Armand with the messed up with monkey, the OG monkey thing, whatever, or it depends on who says what. Like, it's like selective outrage, like, because I've heard, and this is why, I've heard, I could have sworn, I can't remember it right now, so I ain't gonna say it, but I've heard T say something I didn't really too care for one time about, as far as like the black community, you know, I kind of fell back from her too. And Tasha K with that whole with big lip Remy or black Remy, like when those are one of our features and stuff like. I like I said, I didn't feel her from the beginning. So it just like it depends. Like y'all gotta call people out when they come on now. Y'all can't be like doing certain shit. But I gotta speak for what's right and what's wrong. And I know for a fact, not for a fact, because I don't know her on some personal me. It was just that little DM conversation. But from what I've seen in her videos and how she carry herself and how she hold herself, she ain't been lying. She don't be lying, and she come with her receipts too. Like, you know, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Maybe one day my brother live in Cali. Maybe one day we can get him first. Yeah, maybe one day we can get that Brooklyn Cali collab. But you know what I'm saying? But my bad, Nique. If you felt like, or if you thought that I was trying to jump in on that, I was trying to jump in on something, but not that you was lying and nothing like that. Word up. And I hope, you know, you can respect it. You know, I was, and it's so crazy. Before I did the other video, I was going to send it to you first on something like, oh, you know, what you think about this? But I thought the editing, I was like, listen, I'm not about to, you know, waste my editing. And she'd be like, oh, I don't really care for it, and then not upload it. That's number one. Number two, like, I'm not really like, you know, I'm not gonna ask her permission, like, you know, she ain't my mom, you know what I'm saying, or to put some shit on my shit. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna post it and just send it to her. Like this, I'm gonna do the same thing with this. But I respect what you do. I respect, like, even though, like I said, T said something, I forgot what it was, but I know it was something that, you know. But I respect her mom, you, these people that can go like shit. Live is a privilege. Bitch can't go live yet on here, so. You know what I'm saying? I respect people that, you know, put their time in with this, and I take my hat off to them, like, you know. So, but we gonna hopefully this shit die down, like, you know. Definitely keep doing what you're doing, as always, and you know, I'll see y'all later.